Hey friends, I'm coming to you live, well it's live when I filmed it, from the resource room, and I have a lot of things I want to share with you today and for the next few weeks. And I thought, you know what, that'd be a whole lot of reading and I'd probably lose some people because I tend to skim things. So I thought, let's do a video and I can show you a few things there too. So without further ado, let's get going with this video meeting. I made myself some notes so I don't forget anything. So the first thing we want to talk about is promotion, which is coming up on August 7th. Now on August 7th, we will be promoting. That means your current kids will be moving to their next classes and you'll be getting a new set of kids, and it's going to be all kinds of fun. Now with your new classes, I am very excited to tell you that you also have new names. I got to talk to some of you Sunday morning and let you kind of know about that. But we're hoping that in changing the names of the classes, instead of being the 1A class or pre-KC, people sometimes get confused on that because, well, my kid's not 1, my kid's 2. Well, right, but we go by the school calendar and it just gets kind of confusing, and people don't like to put their 3-year-old in a 2's class, even though they don't really need to go to the 3's class because they're 4-year-olds, and it's confusing. So we've changed the name of the classes. So we're using the animals that are in the hall and animals that are native to Florida. No, there is not a Gators class because I'm in charge. Also, there's not a Wild Boars class, which I would have loved to use because Razorbacks, but I figured it'd be kind of hard to get subs. Would you like to sub in the Wild Boars class? Why, no thank you. So we didn't use that either. I'm not going to go through the whole list of names for this. I'll share them with you. I'll get you a list of it later, or you'll see it in the mail in a couple weeks, or catch me in the hall. I'll have it with me. But some of my favorites are the flying squirrels and the jackrabbits. I really like those. And you know, the stingrays and the jellyfish, those are fun too. So that's just a little taste of the names that we will be using. Also on Promotion Sunday, we are branding it as Pop-Up Sunday because you're popping up to the next class. And we are going to have all kinds of fun with that. There's going to be a photo op out in the main atrium with a trampoline and some confetti and a backdrop that says Pop-Up Sunday, Chet's Creek. And so kids can get on there and like have a fun photo op where they're jumping with confetti and or just, you know, all kinds of fun things. And it's in the atrium, so maybe we don't actually have to be the ones to clean up the confetti. Anyway, so we're going to do that. And then we're going to have, if we can find enough, push pops for our snacks, because that's all kinds of fun and it's popping up. We're going to do that. I'll have a special breakfast for you as leaders in the resource room. And I need everybody to remember to not only check in at the kiosk or at an iPad, check in, get your name tag with your sticker on it, but also if you have your lanyard, I need you to bring it. Really, I just need you to bring the actual lanyard back because we are making new name tags. These kind of get beaten up and we've got a new design and a lot of new leaders. So we're gonna chunk those, use the lanyards, bring them back. We have some other ones for new leaders, and I want you to keep these in your classroom and wear it when you're in your class so that you're very easily recognizable to a parent. And I think that is all for, oh, nope, there's one more thing. In your bin on Pop-Up Sunday, you will find a stack of postcards, and they hopefully will already have labels on them with your kids' addresses for the kids in your new role, and hopefully they will already have stamps on them. That is our goal. So all we need you to do is take those pre-addressed, pre-stamped cards, write a note to all the kids, to each kid. Hey, I'm so excited you're part of the Stingrays class this year. I can't wait to see you back next week for Back to School Sunday. Yada, yada, yada. Whatever you want to do on it, just send them a card, drop it in the mail by Monday so that they have time to get it for the next week. All right, so that's enough for Pop-Up Sunday. Let's move on. For your class packet, this is also something I am really hoping to have ready for you by August 7th. At the very latest, you'll have it on Back to School Sunday, August 14th. We've got a couple things. There will be this cool little packet, if you will. The first page is a welcome to our class, and it just says, hey, thanks for bringing your kid to our class. We're excited to have them this year. And then it also says in here, please take a few minutes and fill out this All About Me form and give it back to your leaders. So you'll have these in your classes to hand out to your kids. Each family gets one of these and one of these. And they'll fill this out. This has just different information for your kids. Things like something that makes me feel happy, or any special information that we need to know, like, did you just move? Is there a new baby in the house and maybe things are a little, you never know. So things that we might want to know. And then you will have these in your classes so that you can reference them. Now, in the second page is something that I'm really hoping helps all of us out a little bit. It says, we love spending time with the children in our class. However, there are times when we travel, are sick, or have sick kids. And if you would be willing to substitute in your child's class, please fill this out and turn it into your child's leader or to Jennifer. And it has a place for their name and their phone number. When they give it to us, then we will also give them a background check, and they will be good to go and ready to serve in classes. The people who sign up to volunteer to substitute for your class, you will have those names and numbers, so that will hopefully build your own little sub list out of your parents. So be praying that we get some of those back. And then the other pages, if you were here this week, you should have been given a little page that says little things about you, like your favorite things, your birthday, a little bit about you, that kind of stuff. And so there's a page in here for each leader. So again, your kids' parents, you have this to get to know your kids, and your parents have this so they get to know you a little bit better. So if you did not fill that out, please do so. Get one from us this week, and we'll get those all put together for you. And that is all for the class packet. Moving right on. In the survey that you guys so wonderfully filled out for me, one of the things that I asked was, how well do you feel connected to the group as a whole? And so many of you said you feel really connected to the people in your own class, or maybe a few people around, but that you'd really like to feel more connected as an overall team. So I've got a few things for us to work on. One of them, I got the idea from Latrell, who got the idea from her brother from their church. They have connection groups. So what that's going to be for us is, if you want to be part of a connection group, it'll be 3 to 4 people, and we will assign you into a group, and you will have your group's numbers, and we'll kind of set you up. But you 3 to 4 people will have each other to text prayer requests and, hey, how are you doing? If you want to get together, you can. If you want to leave it all on your phone or email, you can do that. It's up to you. I'm not going to micromanage the groups, but that way it gives you, it'll give us all kind of a sense of more people for us to get to know and to feel, to pray for, and to feel like we're more connected as a group as a whole. And we will be specifically putting people in groups who they don't serve with you in your class. They might not be on your hall, and they might not serve your hour, but we want the whole team to get to experience and get to know other people from the rest of the team. So connection groups, you can sign up to do that. You can sign up to do that by emailing me back and saying, yes, sign me up for connection group. Or we will also have a sign up sheet in the resource room for the next few weeks if you want to be part of that. Also, we did this heading into Easter. We did a Bible reading plan on the Bible app, and that was really a lot of fun, because when you do that as a group on the Bible app, you're all reading the same study, but there's also a place where you can comment after each day. And it was so fun and neat to be able to read other people's comments, like, oh, I didn't even see that in that day, or just different people's perspectives on what was happening. So we've got one picked out. Actually, I think it's on prayer. Marcy picked that out for us, and we are going to start it on Sunday, July 31st. And it's a 7-day thing, so it will take us all the way to Saturday, August 6th, which of course is the day before Pop-Up Promotion Sunday. So that week leading into it, we will be reading the same devotion and prayer guides and be able to interact on the Bible app as a team as we get ready for Promotion Sunday. And that link will be on Facebook and in the email, and we'll send that out and get that going. Probably today you'll get that link. If not, it'll be very shortly. Another thing, if you want to feel more connected, be a part of the whole, we have the huddle at 8:30 every Sunday morning. And I know for the most part, the people who come to the huddle are people who serve at the 9 o'clock hour. And that's awesome. But I'd also like to encourage you, if you serve at 10:30, go ahead and come at 8:30. Do the huddle with us. You get to hang out with the team, and we pray together and go over big announcements and things that are coming up. And then you get to get your coffee before other people do, and get the best seat in life group or worship or wherever it is you're going at 9 o'clock. So go ahead and come at 8:30. I'd encourage you. And then on the 7th, we are going to have a special huddle. We'll try to start it a little early, about 8:20, because that'll be the day that, of course, we have our new kids. And there are 2 main sad days in preschool ministry. And those 2 days are Spring Forward, when the kids lose sleep and have no idea what happened, and Promotion Sunday. Our older kids, it's fun, but especially on the babies through 2s hall, I mean, those kids just get sad because change is hard when you're that little. And so it would be great, even if you're on the happy hall, if you can come at 8:20 on August 7th. We will have a special time of prayer for our kids who are coming, and just really be ready in our classes to welcome our kids. And like I said earlier, we'll have a good breakfast that morning. So if you come at 8:20, you get first dibs on breakfast. I don't know how long bacon will last. It goes pretty fast around these parts. Just saying. And that is all for that. Moving on. Trying to keep this meeting short. We're about the 13-minute mark. This week is Christmas in July. One of my absolute favorite Sundays. I'm so excited about Christmas in July. So we're going to pull out the tree. We're going to decorate. Buddy will be in the hall. We'll have Christmas music going. We've got snowflakes. Let's see. I have Christmas tree cakes that have been in the freezer. They've just not been sitting in the pantry. I got them saved for you guys. That's going to be for the leaders. The kids will have Rice Krispie treats with red and green sprinkles on them. And I will be posting that on the Chet's Kids page, a Facebook page for allergy stuff. And depending on which side of the hall you're on, your kids will either get a Jingle Bell bracelet or a Jingle Bell necklace. I don't know if this will fit over my elf hat. Ha! It does. And we'll have all of these, and you guys will hate me, and the parents will hate me, but it's okay. Christmas in July, it's all kinds of fun. So in the resource room this Sunday, we will have eggnog, my favorite, and white hot chocolate, and a Christmas charcuterie board. It's going to be fun. And the Christmas tree cakes. And then I'm going to ask you guys, let's do kind of a simplified cookie exchange. Just bring your favorite Christmas cookie, just a small plate of your favorite Christmas cookie, whatever that is. Bring it to the resource room, and we'll all just kind of sample around and eat Christmas cookies and drink eggnog and white hot chocolate and jingle our bells. All right. I think that's all for this Sunday. It's going to be fun. Oh, there will be prizes. So dress up, wear your Christmas stuff. I'm not going to do like best dressed.
I'm just going to be like, you dressed fun, here's a prize. So dress fun, win a prize, it'll be fun. Last but not least, I want to ask you guys to join me in praying for a few things as a team, because as a team, we are stronger than we are as individuals. And I would just like us all to be focusing in on the same things for a few days, for a few weeks. One, we are starting some new classes, a new class really this year, and getting ready, prepared to start another class as soon as it's needed, which I think is probably going to be in the next few months. So what we need with a new class, we have the kids, we need the leaders. So what I know is that God has sent the kids, and that means he's going to send the leaders. So if you'll be praying with me and keeping your ears open and eyes open for people around you who you think, you know, you'd be a great person to teach preschoolers. You have a lot of fun and you love kids and you love Jesus and maybe you like Christmas. I don't know. But so let me know if there's somebody or if you want to talk to somebody about it. But just be praying too that God will send the right people to our team to teach our kids and to have a good time being goofy with the rest of us. Not that we're all goofy. Anywho, let's see. Pray for promotion for Pop-Up Sunday and pray for Back to School Sunday. We have seen a lot of kids over the last few weeks, even in the summer, which usually is kind of our time, but we haven't really seen that this summer. And especially, some of you have heard me talk about this, we have two twos classes right now. The class is formerly known as 2A and 2B, but now the Jackrabbits. It's the Jackrabbits and the Flying Squirrels. But we have had 18 to 20 2-year-olds during the summer. That's a lot of 2-year-olds during the summer, and that's awesome. So then the class we're starting immediately is a 3s class, but we're seeing all these kids come even in a time that's supposed to be our lull. And so that's really exciting to me to see what God's going to be doing this fall. So be praying for the kids who are going to be coming and families who are still returning, and just pray that God will do something big that glorifies him and makes his name great. And we have a few leaders going through some things here coming up. And two big ones that I ask you guys to be praying for. We talked about this last Sunday about Regina with the cancer that has returned and the treatment options. She has actually started today. I'm filming this on Wednesday. And we just pray, we need to pray for Regina and for Josh and for their daughter Grace. We're praying that the treatment will work and that God will do a miracle in Regina's body, and pray for comfort for her family. And also, Dave Buckman is having a corneal transplant. Correct me if I'm wrong there, Sherry, but that's just crazy to me that they can do that. But he is having a corneal transplant next Wednesday on the 27th. So be praying for them as they travel to Gainesville for that surgery, and that it will go well and things will maintain for Dave and he's able to get back to doing things that don't require him just to sit still, because that's been rough. So pray for them, pray for our team, and thank you for attending this video meeting. And I'll see you guys on Sunday for Christmas.